Hello gamers and welcome on Enutroph gaming stream. My name is Dek and today we are playing Call of Dragons story time. We are gonna push more into the story about this game and about the world that is called Tamaris in game. So be aware, spoilers ahead. If you don't want to get story spoiled for you, please skip this stream and possibly rewatch after you unlock your own story. I play Call of Dragons since 2 months now, so all you can find on my channel right now for Call of Dragons is tips and tricks for beginners and let's say a little bit of intermediate players, but definitely please be aware I'm not that yet on that skill level to consider myself pro, so I'm just for now doing a gameplay and a little bit of tips and tricks. And I really do love story time in Tamaris in Call of Dragons. Tamaris is the world in which all of this is happening. It's very interesting for me, so I'm gonna play a little bit of story time today. And if you like the game, link will be down below in video description, so please use that link to download the game. Let me quickly just do this daily stuff. As you can see, it's a nice morning for me. I have a coffee ready for you. Cheers. And I need to do just these daily stuff. So policies, we are doing medical supplies ATM. So quickly let's put that on the research. Buildings, we are doing for castle level 21. We are getting there. T4 troops soon to come. We are already so close. Basically we need this intelligence gathering at level 5, then we need path fighting on level 5, and as soon as we have those two on level 5 we are ready to unlock our T4 troops. So I am very much looking into that, but resources will be problem. I will definitely need to gather a little bit of resources for that one. Just collect my troops, and when I am daily active then I am not upgrading full T3 troops, but what I'm doing, I'm actually upgrading T2 to T3. It's gonna take less time and I can make that way more troops, but those infantry and rest, since I am very slowly making those legions, I will just push for a full T3 troops since I don't have anyway enough of T2 to upgrade and have a full legion of T3s. And okay, VIP store, very important. You wanna push to level 8 as soon as possible to be able to unlock second research slot, so have that in mind. And that being said, let's push into the story mode. I will just turn on the sound, okay, so you can hear it. Spoilers ahead, please be aware. And here we need to investigate this thing. Okay, let's send our troops over there to take a look. I think we are now on the way to City of Osgard. City of Osgard, there was some mention about the Lord of Shadow, or if you are not familiar with the story, so pretty much I will make the short version. Tamaris is in war since like ever and forever. Orcs, human and elves was fighting each other, but then suddenly darkness come from the skies and these darklings basically occupied the world of Tamaris. But what is being discussed now is that probably about this darkling force is a so-called Lord of Shadow, which is controlling them. We don't know that yet. We don't know if they are like fighting on their own or they are controlled by someone, but what we did find out is that actually this world was belonging once long time ago to them. So it wasn't like that we was there first, they was there first. So that's interesting for the storyline. As I mentioned, storyline is very interesting, so please be aware. I don't want to spoil anything for you. If you love these little stories in these types of game, just don't watch me now. Who would say that I will say don't watch me now? And Arya, yo, welcome on the stream. Arya, for anyone from Lord's Mobile fans, today 7 p.m. that's in about 6, 7, 8 yeah, in about 9 in 9 hours from now there will be Lord's Mobile stream as well, so stay tuned for that, Lord's Mobile fans. But hey, I am Lord's Mobile fan as well, and I really love playing Call of Dragons game as well. Even I'm sponsored, I'm not playing the game because of that. really game is super interesting, and if you want to try it yourself, please download the game from my link is down below in video description. It's valid for PC version, Android and iOS, and try it out. If you like the game and you want to play, hit me up on the Discord line or in game, and we will see what we can do about to join the alliance here. We have quite a good big active alliance, so that's very important for this game. And we did investigate it, so let's take a look.
Your Grace, over here.
We did met these satyrs on the road, which was looking for city as well.
Is this what you're looking for? It looks
Did I turn the sound for you?
like something human.
Alvin, hello Alvin, welcome buddy. Yeah, I did turn sound. Okay, so sound is on. Where are you coming? Today, buddy. Alvin, today in about 8 or 9 hours from now. 9 hours from now, I'm coming to IGG Lord's Mobile stream discussing rally traps and mixed rallies. We are gonna make a debate about that, so stay tuned. It's already posted on the channel.
You have a good eye.
Yo, how he can have a good eye with this helm on?
Why do you think they put me on this expedition?
Yeah, for your slim fit, surely.
Royal Dragoon doesn't operate on instinct alone.
Okay.
He must also have extensive knowledge and an excellent memory.
Excellent memory.
1,000 years ago in Ostergard, my ancestor received this from a mage.
By the way,
One of the
doesn't
first
Ostergard sound super familiar from Lord of the Rings? I forgot what was the name of the city in Ostergard is like super familiar. There was named the city in Lord of the Rings that orcs was attacking. I think it was similar.
As my people tell it, this mage had a deep interest in unorthodox
And by the way, no one
magics.
likes satyrs because 1,000 years ago satyrs unlock actually the powerful demon that they unleashed on this world. They made a mistake, but well, 1,000 years and still no one can forgive them, so
While
they are
satyrs
like on the
were
bad
under
side.
control of the demon, he tried to use them to harness the power of the darkness.
Harvest the power of the darkness.
Looks like people have been trying to breach the boundaries between worlds for hundreds of years.
Oh yeah.
Capra, do your people have any more records about this mage?
And this mage is possibly that Lord of the Shadow we are
We
looking
do
for.
not. But that is exactly what I came here for.
Okay, they came in to
We've
research
heard
as
the
well.
Darklings speak his name.
Say my name, say my name.
So we came here in the hope of finding any secrets Asheroth may have left buried.
Okay, let's find
You know
Asheroth.
of him?
Asheroth is possibly the Lord of Shadows.
Thank you for telling me. Perhaps I should tell you another of my people's tales.
Okay, let's hear it.
Very well. But we should find our friends first. I imagine your story might be of great value to Daly's research. We only left them a moment ago. Where in blazes could they be?
Okay, let's see where we lost our party.
Found you at last, Your Grace.
By the way, Eliana, very cool hero to mix pretty much with any other hero. I'm using her with Garwood. Garwood Eliana, very nice infantry combo, by the way.
This place really is a wasteland.
Like, yeah, she doesn't look like a fighter, but oh boy, trust me, she is a fighter.
Did you manage to find what Capra was looking for?
We did indeed. And that's not all. We
Okay.
have something to tell you
About
Asheroth.
Asheroth.
Well, Daly, I'll see you shiver with anticipation.
Say it! I mean, please?
Go ahead.
Allow me. I believe your investigations may be closely connected to the history of my people.
Okay,
The
okay.
history of the satyrs, like we were talking about earlier. I've heard that the foremother of the satyrs sacrificed her life to sever the connection between her people and the demon.
Okay.
So, what
Let's see
happened
the
after
story.
that?
What's the story?
With Foremother Uma's sacrifice, the satyrs awoke from their nightmare and gathered together once more. But history can never fit into a single sentence.
That's so true.
My people were perhaps the greatest
And
villains of
history
this
is
whole
written
sorry
only
tale.
by the winners. That's one more thing as well.
For
About the
1,000
history.
years we have been sinners among sinners.
Sinners among sinners.
Sinners among sinners.
Sound a bit low for the game. Alvin, you mean the sound or what? Let me increase the sound. Is it better now?
Though freed from their servitude, some satyrs continue to follow the demon and dedicate themselves to evil.
Oh yeah.
Freeing the demon from the flames freed the demons within their hearts. And
That
then
has
they
sense.
crossed paths with Asheroth, the human mage who thirsted for knowledge of the dark. He befriended them and took them to Ostergard. Together they studied forbidden magic, hoping to harness the power of the darkness.
Have a little bit that Lord of the Rings vibe, like a little bit, I have to admit.
Then he left on a journey in search of even deeper secrets. He promised that he would return even stronger and use his newfound strength to aid the satyrs. But then those satyrs fled, or went into hiding, burying everything that they could.
Yo, thanks Alvin for your feedback. Every time I appreciate any technical feedback you can give me, it's always
To
appreciated.
my great shame, those satyrs were
They're
my
my
ancestors. No. For 1,000 years we heard nothing of him. My people would not hear his name again, until the Darklings spoke it.
And then, after 1,000 years, it
Capra.
all happened.
I'm sorry we had to unearth such a difficult memory.
No. We cannot run forever. People should know the truth.
Oh yeah.
After this war broke out, I heard news of the satyrs of the Red Marsh. They have been trying to find a way to purify our bloodline. Or so they say.
And in this game, everything is about purifying. So basically, what's controlled by the darkness, like those behemoths, you wanna purify them. Now they're pretty much trying to purify the Darkling from the darkness, and that is
At
what this
first,
story chapter
I
is
thought I might
about.
be able to find them and tell them what I knew of Ostergard and my ancestors' own story. But now I found a group of Darkling scholars. I can't imagine anyone who deserves to hear it more than you.
Great,
My companions
we are
are
very
all
much
around here
appreciate your
somewhere.
feedback, Capra.
I'd like to gather them together so we can thank you.
We should try to find higher ground.
Can I take a nap first?
It won't take too much effort. We Royal Dragoons have our own way of calling for aid. We climb to
Okay.
higher ground and light fireworks. It acts as a signal to our comrades.
And to our enemy as well, so you're not that
It's
smart,
all a
Derek.
task, and we're pretty easy to spot from here. The satyrs
Okay.
should catch sight of us in no
Let's do
time.
it your way, Derek. Let's
That's
do
the
the
Royal
firework
Dragoon
thingy.
ingenuity I've heard so much about. Let's go!
Let's go! Firework it is! Cash, cast the artifact skill Joyous Firework on the higher ground. Okay. So, who have this artifact on my... So this is the thingy, so Ordo actually do have it. So Ordo, deploy, create legions, we need Ordo. Where are you, Ordo?
You
Where
made
are
the
you,
right
Ordo?
choice,
Let's send
Chief.
Ordo with the Cav, because Cav matches are fastest.
Don't keep me waiting.
And let's do the firework thingy. In meantime, let's send some guild donations for research. While our Ordo is walking toward the firework plate, and let's collect these gifts. Look on all those juicy gifts. So once again, if you like the gameplay, a lot of PvE, a lot of PvP, great story if you ask me, and we are in a big guild. So if you want to try it out, please check the link down below in video description. Download the game through my link to help my channel grow, and just go out there, slaying some behemoths, try it out for yourself, and if you like the game,
If
hit
it
me up.
ain't
We can
urgent, don't
discuss of
bother
you
me.
joining. Now let's click on the artifact and
Your
woohoo!
fireworks. They're quite a sight to behold.
Okay.
My people have spent so long searching. I never thought we would see anything shine so bright. Apologies. I forget my... We have always felt that this place is where we left our honor
Okay,
behind.
Capra,
The
let's
past
move
few
with the
days
story.
have been fruitless. At times, I thought any hope we had for the future was lost forever.
You shouldn't think that way, Capra. It's just like any scholarly investigation. The turning point is always where you least expect it.
You speak the truth daily. Thank you. Your liege tells me that you're the one who proposed this expedition. I had
Oh, yeah.
little hope when
Daily
I
is
arrived.
our
but it is my good
expeditor.
fortune to meet you here.
Expedition lead. He's not the rally lead, he's the expedition lead.
With your help, the connection between past and present
By
has
the way, in
become a
this
little
game,
clearer.
rallies walk on some totally different level. Very, very interesting on what Lord's mobile fun are used to. Here you actually can refill your rallies, so when your troops going low with the health, you can actually pull them from the rally and send in fresh troops. Very, very interesting game mechanics that
My
in my
people have
opinion
gathered.
definitely gonna take a sneak peek on how it works.
We will move on soon. There is more yet to be done. Is
Okay,
there
let's
anything
go
else
to
I can
work.
help you
Is there
with?
anything else I can help you
Our
with?
research is still ongoing, Capra. We're still not sure where Asheroth went, or why he's returned 1,000 years later and become the Lord of Shadow.
And we are gonna find
You'd
out.
be more than welcome to come back to our city with us, Capra. But first, could we see some more fireworks?
Everyone wants more fireworks.
Eliana, I'm glad you like the fire, but I should have mentioned there may be unintended consequences.
What consequences, bro? It's a firework.
Oh no, it's not that. I kind of forgot. It's a bit more dangerous out there than it used to be.
Okay, okay,
The
we can
satyrs
actually lure the
might
enemies.
not have been the only ones enjoying the show. We might have just given away our location to the
Yeah, let's fight some
Darklings.
Darklings then.
Don't worry, Tarek. Yes, you were careless, and yes, you put your comrades in danger, but that's part of any adventure. In any case, we'll probably just get moving.
No fight with the Darklings? Okay, this chapter, let's pull our order back.
Pack it up, boys. Time to get moving.
Time to get moving, boys. Claim this one and proceed. Defeat the Darklings. Let's go, let's defeat the Darklings, though. By the way, Lilia maxed at level 60, Valdir almost maxed at level 58, but his skills are maxed, his 5th skill is awakened, so we are actually doing quite a nice damage. And now I'm working on combo Gwen and Nico. Gwen as primary captain or primary hero when doing PvE, and Nico as primary and Gwen as secondary when doing PvP. And actually leveling on the heroes going quite well, quite fast. All you need to do is log daily, and whenever you see this top left chart, this green chart fill, you need to spend it. You need to spend those CP points and keep working on upgrading your heroes. So we did kill the Darklings. Let's collect our gifts. And story 3 in chapter 3 is finished. Then we can collect the full gifts. When you return to the city, Indis is standing by the gates.
You're back
Let's
at
see
last.
what Indis have to say to us. You are back at last.
has been
Oh
some
yes,
time,
baby,
child.
indeed I'm back.
Is all still well?
We've
Did
made
she just
remarkable
call me
progress,
child?
Sage.
Or she was talking to Daily?
The Forsaken really did live in Tamaris at one point. Or at least the Lord of Shadows did.
Lords of Shadows.
Really? Have you discovered his identity?
Oh, we didn't.
The
yet.
August Stone says an ancestor of the humans turned his back on the light to follow the darkness. Capra says her ancestors had dealings with him. And his name was Asheroth, just like the Darklings said.
Asheroth disappeared
Slowly we
during
are
the Great
putting things
Tribulation
together,
1,000
but
years
we are
ago.
not that year to discover the truth. What happened 1,000 years ago?
And he's hiding in a mysterious place where darkness flows like water.
Where darkness flows like a water. What that possibly could mean?
He renounced his faith to become the Lord of Shadow. And other people who were caught up in the Great Tribulation were turned into his Forsaken army. Now there's been another disaster, and the descendants of the Forsaken have returned to Tamaris.
A human forerunner. Still living to this day. I can scarcely believe it. What's more, we still don't know how he has come to command countless
And
darklings.
everyone is afraid of this fella that have this huge army under his disposition.
Something has just
Okay,
occurred
Capra
to me.
have idea.
Asheroth said that the satyrs did not merely release a demon, but a god who would bring new order to Tamaris.
Okay, this is not making sense. So what's happened is that actually 1,000 years ago, the mage shaman lord released this demon in search of the black powers or dark powers.
My ancestors
probably
dismissed it
somehow
as
connected.
the rantings of a madman, for there was no sign that this god ever
Ever
appeared.
appeared.
But now,
Do you remember the phrase Daly asked me about? The god who walks in his wake.
Okay,
Was
this
the
has some
demon
sense.
the one who made Asheroth what he is?
Yo, Alvin, thank you, buddy. Have a nice day as well, and see you later today in Lord's Mobile, bro. Thank you for coming by and saying hi.
It seems we need to find out exactly what happened during the disaster 1,000 years ago.
Yes, we do need to find out. And where do we start?
I have an idea.
Great,
The
Capra.
Celestials will remember. Surely they must know
Yo, by
something.
the way, you have Celestials in this game as well, and they command the flying units, so this is also something very, very new. Flying units actually can disregard the terrain challenge, and they can fly over the mountains, over the rivers and stuff like that. Very interesting.
But
You should
satyrs
try
are
it out,
forbidden
and
to
link
enter
is
the
down below in video
Celestials'
description.
domain. So,
I understand. Eliana and I will travel to White Wing Peak
Okay.
and request an audience with the Celestials. We must uncover the truth.
Your Highness.
Take me with you.
Yeah,
Your
please
leader
take
is
Derek.
forceful
Please
loyal
take
to
Derek
do
with you. I
clear
don't
the
want.
path
I don't
ahead.
want him here.
I will take my leave as well. I must
See
meet
ya,
with
Capra.
others of my kind. Those whom my ancestors betrayed 1,000 years ago.
Okay. Good luck.
Safe
See you
travels,
later,
Capra.
alligator.
There are many in this world who would hurt others. Don't let their deeds harden your heart.
Of course. When we decided to search for Ostergaard, I swore I would never let myself sink into guilt. Before we met you, my people had already wasted so much of our precious time. The burden of our past never made us outcasts. The world did that to us. But we can still make our own decisions. Perhaps now we can stand proud beside our brothers and sisters.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I hope to see you all again one day.
In battle. After you bid goodbye to Capra, Daly seems deep in thought. What's
Those
on your
who
mind, Daly?
betrayed, make our own decisions.
Okay, he's now like pulling the words that Capra said.
Don't frown too hard, Daly. You'll give yourself a headache. You're making good
No,
progress.
Daly is on something
You should
here.
be-
Daly
No,
is on
there's
something.
something that's still not clear.
Yeah, Daly, buddy, for the first time ever, I agree with you.
Sage Indus. If the Forsaken are the descendants of the Forerunners,
Okay.
shouldn't we still be able to purify them?
Huh.
I'm afraid not. The Darklings are being driven by the Lord of Shadow, or the demon he follows, to destroy all of Tamaris. Their only goal is to destroy all that is born of the light. This is the tenet on which they founded their false faith. The Darklings are the tool with which they pursue their aim. We cannot purify them. We can only destroy their faith in the darkness.
Well, Daly thinks that we actually can go and can purify them.
Demons, darklings, the Lord of Shadow.
And by doing that,
It's like
save
some
them from
kind
the
of
darkness.
impossible puzzle. One day, we'll uncover the truth. Well then, Sage.
One day,
Shall we get
Eliana,
going?
one day. The Ancestors. And last story of the chapter 3, story number 4. Let's open it and let's see what it have hidden for us. In this, Eliana and Tarek have set off on their journey towards White Wing Peak. You haven't heard from them in some time.
It's been days since we last saw them, Your Grace.
Bro, it's only Danes, like they should have to travel for months. Like in those times people traveled for months, like
Shouldn't we be doing something instead of waiting around?
Slacking off, are we? I didn't get where I am today by taking vacation.
Arya, what do you mean bad timing for stream? I don't understand. I'm doing now Call of Dragons, and later today there will be Lord's Mobile.
The Merchants Guild doesn't offer paid time off anyway.
Keller, good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Is the Forsaken you were looking after still okay?
What? Not even so much as a
Yo,
howdy do?
I forgot we actually left that Darkling like here in the city.
Yeah, the red eye's fine.
Red eye, yeah, because they have red eyes.
Guy's even more quarrelsome than me. Even Dronky's getting sick of him. Ouch. That That one hurt, hun. I might sue for emotional distress. Anyway, Ileana told me we are one step closer to confirming Daly's theories. That right?
Yo, Gonix, I can come on the talk. Let me open the talk. Let me open the Discord. But you are gonna ruin my story time, bro. Let me open the Discord for you. Where is the Discord? Hey, hello.
Hello.
How that you are not still playing Call of the Dragons, bro?
Bro, I cannot allow myself to play more fucking phone games, man.
This is a great game, bro. I'm playing the story time
I
now.
was wrong about you, Daly.
It's okay. You can. What do you call it? You can watch the story or play the story, both. Same time.
Story is actually good in this game.
I'll build you a real stuff.
But I don't know if we can talk over the story now. Now it's Kella speaking, you know, and we are interrupting.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yo, but
it's okay.
tonight I'm doing Lord's Mobile, bro.
You are? What you streaming?
7 p.m.
What are you streaming?
I will do the how to cup a mixed rally thing, like debate.
No, please, no.
You don't wanna get cupped?
Listen, I don't do mixed rallies, but like, can we talk about it before we?
Okay, we will have a meeting, like
emergency meeting.
Emergency RR meeting. Deck wanna let everyone know how to cup rallies, and we need to make sure that never happen.
Yeah, I gotta talk with the RR guys.
Okay, we can talk. No worries. I will give a little bit of true, a little bit of false info, so we're good.
Yeah. Just tell him to defend it in Cavwitch or Cavfell.
Okay, bro. I can talk later with you. I just wanna finish the story, and I can come later if you wanna.
Yeah, I'll be watching the stream in the back.
Oh, okay. Well, then we can stay and
We really are
I
at the
will
last
let
hurdle
these
now.
guys speak.
Oh, I'll be quiet so you can listen to
everyone's
the story.
help.
Well then, I got some more good news for you.
Oh, really?
Got my contacts to put the word around about your Darkling theories.
Okay. What?
You're all about giving the Darklings a shot at redemption, right, Daly? So, I got my contacts to feed the zealots a little.
Kella is more like I wanna kill the
fake
Darklings,
news.
and Dale is like let's make love, peace instead of war, kind of the guy.
I told them to say they dug up a bunch of artifacts out in the middle of nowhere. The kind your Forsaken guys once used.
Arya, one and only. He's beyond the legend, you have to understand. He's one and only.
Bro, I'm far away from being a.
I got some reports that you are bullying the new open kingdoms, man.
Bro, that was a raid kingdom. Those 40
Weapons,
million hits.
Seals,
Yo,
even
the
family
one
trees,
thing I forgot, and
records,
yeah.
stuff like that. And there was an inscription on
You should have been
all of
online for the raid, nerd.
To our children 1,000 years from now. If anything happens, chill out. Live
Chill
life.
out! Okay.
It was just a little experiment.
Yo,
I
they-
figured your
Yeah.
zealots would
Do you
try to
save
get their
Bravehearts
hands
on
the
your
counterfeit
account
goods
on
to
Lords?
show
Yeah,
'em to
I
the
do.
Darkling.
Yeah, there's an event that makes it cost 2 times less now, so I'm like opening 350 Bravehearts.
I'm actually using them when the extravaganza event comes out.
Wanted to see if the
Oh,
red
what?
eyes might be interested.
Yeah, because there you have a quest to use them for the extravaganza.
Did it
That
work?
shit, honestly, I'm just using it for the 10-minute speeds.
Well,
Almost
the
at
news
10k
has been
now.
out there for a while. We ought to see some results any day now.
Let's kill some dark
There's a merchant's guild post not far from here. If you're not busy, we ought to go see what the word is.
Okay, let's see. Visit the merchant outpost. You arrived at the merchant guild outpost. The merchants greet Kella warmly, but they seem apologetic and regretful. When you ask them about Kella fake news, they mumble and stutter. Talk to the outpost leader, talk to the blacksmith, talk to the sulary looking fellow. Where we are looking for the sulary looking fellow, let's go with talk to the sulary looking fellow. The Sular immediately dismissed Skella experiment. He says that even if Darklings really are the Forsaken, they have long since stopped caring about their past. Well, everyone in this game has been claiming that since day one, only Daily is actually believing that by purifying he can refresh their past, their memory, to pretty much make them normal again.
Or are the Red Eyes just too dang stubborn? Merchants all say they only care about revenge. Couldn't give two hoots about the past. They ought to have more respect for their ancestors.
Oh yeah, they do have.
The Lord of
They
Shadow's
respect
control
your
has taken
ancestors,
root.
boys and girls. But I don't know. Yeah, buddy, this is full story mode, so spoilers ahead. Please, if you are interested in this kind of stories, just skip the story. There is some of blah blah conversations, but there is actually some very interesting and honestly deep, meaningful conversations. So like the story is really good, if you ask me. I am very interested to play a story mode. It's short, the story is short, so gameplay for the story is short as well. But it's very interesting, in my opinion, entertaining, and the story is actually deep and have the meaning, have the start and the ending. It's not like just that they just pop some random dialogues with some random characters. So if you wanna do the storyline, just download the game through my link down below in the description and start storyline from the day one or from the beginning.
Daily. It seems like they only
And
care
don't watch
about
the stream
fact
because I will
betrayed,
spoil the story for you.
not whatever happened before it.
Who would ever say that I will say don't watch the stream?
Thanks for trying, Keller.
Thanks for
Though
trying, Keller.
I must say I'm not surprised.
I thought you were all about saving their souls. What gives?
Capra made me realize something. I was so desperate to prove myself that I completely ignored it.
Okay,
Only
what?
you can change who you are. Nobody
You
else.
see, this is the deepful meaning of the sentence. Only you can change who you are, nobody else. For instance, that's not just
And
blah
it's the
blah.
same for the Forsaken.
You mean you gotta get them to choose to let go of their hate?
Everyone can choose.
The Forsaken are not as easy to influence as I thought. But perhaps all is not lost. Maybe I could give my all and still only make the tiniest difference.
Daily is not giving
But I
up.
still want to try.
Over there. Isn't that Tarek?
It's him!
Oh, Tarek is back. Oh my god.
Dragoon!
Tarek. I was hoping the dragon is gonna eat this guy and like... But nope, Tarek is back. Okay, Tarek, please say what you have on your mind. Tarek hears Skella call and rushes over to you.
Your Grace, we have a problem.
Oh, we have a problem.
We encountered General Aiden's regiment as we were coming home.
Okay.
They've been surrounded by
General
Darklings.
Aiden is surrounded by Darklings. What you are gonna do? Option A, go help them. Option B, let them die. Option
Innocent
C,
Eliana
run away.
provided support. I managed to break through the Darkling lines. I got here as soon as I could.
Okay.
Darkling attacks are getting more and more. This ain't good.
Lead the way, Tarek. Our powerful army is gonna slap their asses, but where they are? Where are you, Darklings? I don't see you. Defeat the Darklings. Level 18. Easy peasy, boys. We have full legion of almost full T3 mates with 2 almost max heroes. Like, okay, Lilia is max level 60, Valdir is level 58. With his 5th skill awakened, so Valdir is doing like bad boy damage here. But like a really bad boy damage. And I have this artifact as well, almost max. Oh, it's not almost, it's actually max. This book, I really have no luck in dropping artifact, especially for the mages. So this is only PvE artifact. Here you can see that peacekeeping thing pretty much means you can't use it in PvP. It's only for behemoths and darklings. So you can't even click if you fight the PvP, the other player, you can't click on this icon and hit them. Actually, you can click the icon, but you can't cast the spell as I did here. And artifact boosts your attack stats,
I'm handsomely
as well
rewarded
as having
for this,
that
dear.
skill to cast extra damage to your opponents. Okay, we defeated the Darklings.
You arrived just in time.
Just in time. Whew.
General, Sage, are you okay?
Who is General Sage?
We're fine.
Oh, it's Madeline. Okay,
Tarek,
okay, okay.
see to the wounded.
Madeline is the chick you don't want to mess with around.
Your Grace, thank you for your help.
Sage
She's
Ingis,
kinda thick.
what news do you bring? What did the Celestials say?
The thread of wisdom has led us to an answer to this puzzle.
Okay, do we have
Come,
it?
let us return to the city.
And
I will
Indis is
explain
about to
everything
explain
there.
everything. Let's see. On your return to the city, Indis tell you of her audience with the Celestials.
The war of light and shadow.
War of Light and Shadow. That sounds familiar to me.
That is what the Celestials called it. They say it was a battle between the gods.
Okay.
Lander, the god of darkness, had been imprisoned within the demon's eye. He was unintentionally set free by the satyrs.
Yes, Capra said as much.
Okay,
the
we know.
demon enticed the Satyr Foremother into freeing it.
The Sanctus did not elaborate upon the satyr's deeds. Enticed or not, the satyr's memory of the event is much the same as the Celestials. After he was set free, Lander unleashed his fury upon the god of light, and upon all of Tamaris. In the blink of an eye, the land was covered in molten rock and raging fire.
This explains a few things.
Indeed. He was defeated by the god of light, and banished deep beneath the eternal
But
sea.
it looks like he's back.
But even his fall destroyed the lives of countless beings, dragged down with him beneath the ocean's depths.
Indus told the Sanctus everything we know. They don't believe Asheroth could have saved all of those beings by himself. But Lander's power was enough to create a place to grant them sanctuary. A place where darkness flows like
a
water.
Okay, now
That's
we
how
know.
he created the Darkling army that we know today.
So, he deceived them, but he gave them hope.
That possibly means that we actually can turn these Darklings to our side, but that's only my opinion. I so
Gave
far
them
don't know.
power. Turned them into heralds of his revenge. That sounds like something only a god could do.
So the demon that the Satyrs freed was the god of darkness.
Yep.
Indeed. The demon who caused the Great Tribulation was long considered destroyed. But now, 1,000 years later, we are the targets of his vengeance.
What I did do to him? Come on, bro. Come on, I'm just here, like, you know, to level up heroes. Farm a little bit of gold, ore and wood, like.
Did
It's
the
a farmer
Celestials tell
life,
you
it's a
how
hard
we can
life.
save the Forsaken?
I'm sorry, Daly.
And Daily still think that we can
The
actually
Sanctus
save them.
agrees. It is impossible.
Oh, Dick, do you know that meme I made?
The
You
thing where
finally
Deck
beat
beat
me,
Gonix in
Kevin.
KVK?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I know.
Do you want me to change the text or do you want me to like send you the preset so you can use it and maybe put it in your win?
Yeah, sure, why not? I can. I'm working. I'm so busy these days, man. Like literally, I don't know like where to start. But I'm working on shorts now for our KVK. The thing where you said that guy had 10 million troops, the one that we soloed, you know.
Yeah.
So I wanna make a short video from that, like, and try upload as shorts, literally with your sentence that he had 10 million troops.
Listen, 10 million is not a lot. It burns to solos with 500k.
Yeah, but it was very funny. I think it's gonna make a great short, like 30-second short video.
Sure. So do you want the
Daily,
preset or do you want
you're a
like
smart
do you like
man.
want the video with
You've
the
always
subtitles
been
on
able
top?
to
Oh,
figure
whatever
out
you
so
prefer, you
much
can
from
do
the
both.
tiniest details.
Whichever is easier for you because this is a Vegas file.
You can just do it and send me, bro.
Okay.
I'm not the technician guy.
Okay, let me,
Yo, by the way, Madeline just said to Daily that you are a smart man. Like, do you watching the stream? Do you see this image?
Yeah.
Like this chick Madeline can literally eat Daily and spit him back. Like,
Bro, she's thick.
yeah.
But we can't give you what you seek. The Coalition army must destroy the Darklings if we are to restore order to Tamaris.
By the way, somebody in chat asked you, is this full story mode?
Yeah, I already answered that.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Daily, get
I'm a
some
little bit
sleep.
zoned
But
out.
I love the story. I really like this kind. Like, it's a little game in the bigger game. Like, if you understand. And story is very good. some conversations are so on point and really have deepful, rightful meaning. Like the depths of this game, like this is the difference, like between IGG and Fairlight games. These guys like really put a lot of work in the dialogues, in creation of dialogues, and they, in my opinion, much more support the players or player base of the game and content creators of the game.
Yeah.
Like what they responded to what I write to Avatrax, what they responded about, like the guy didn't sleep for 7 days playing that Guildfest, and they told him like everything is fine, like chill bro, everything under fair rules, and he simply was unlucky that a random quest line didn't trigger the quest that he actually can do, right?
Yeah.
That's no comment for me. That's literally like that. I get angry when I go with the story mode, bro.
Work is done.
And the thing is, he would have placed second because he was the
of course, like
yeah.
dude like gifted like week of his life to do the Guildfest, man.
It's all in
Bro,
General
imagine
Agent's
doing
hands
Guildfest.
now.
I didn't even finish mine.
Maybe it is.
After a short rest, you meet with Madeline and Indies to discuss your next steps, but Daily is nowhere to be found. Of course, Daily is nowhere to be found because Daily
Where
is
did
again
Daily go?
hunting Darklands and trying to purify them.
He was here a moment ago.
Yeah,
He seemed a little bit. I'm worried.
we are gonna
Grace,
chase
should we
after
look
Daily
for
now.
him?
Hun, bad news. The Red Eyes escaped,
Oh yeah.
and it attacked Daily.
Oh,
Where? Take me to him.
let's do this to the Darkling. Talk to Daily in the city. Is this Daily? Oh, sweet. You see these little details, very funny.
Daily?
Wait,
Daily, wake up!
Oh, the one. Oh, he's fucked up.
May-
That's me after a rough times out.
Yeah, that's you Sunday morning or Saturday morning after a rough night.
To be fair, I don't go out
Hey,
a lot, so
like
it's
10
fine.
years ago, this was me after a rough night as well, bro.
And
That's
is
not
he
a
going to be
flex,
okay?
man. That's not a flex.
He will be fine. He is merely unconscious.
Okay, we have unconscious
We need
Daily.
only wait for him to awake.
A few
Oh,
minutes
I found
later,
your
Daily
email.
groggily regains consciousness.
Daily, are you alright?
Daily,
so
Daily, are you
sorry.
alright?
I've done something.
This
Something
video is
really
28
bad.
gigabytes
No
long.
doubts, bro, no doubts.
Daily? I thought we
Nick, I'll
had
send
an
you the
agreement.
video as
How could
a
you go off on
link
your
to
own
Google
like
Drive.
that?
You'll
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
download it. Yeah, because it's a little bit too big.
I thought we could talk to each other as equals. I couldn't do that while he was in chains. I wanted to tell him that this is his home. That he
That's
could
also
give
what
up
she
his
said.
desire
It's
for
a little bit
revenge.
big.
Yo, this Daily guy, this is funny. Like, okay,
But
okay.
listen,
No way, he didn't want to listen to you. Okay.
I'm not surprised.
And why did you do it? We know where the Darklings came from. And we know that they can't be saved. I understand that you're unhappy. But your studies are over.
No, I am not finished. There's still so much more to be done.
Have we erred in some way?
Daily
No,
is
Sage.
not giving up.
Our investigation never put a foot wrong. Before he attacked me, I did everything I could to pacify him. It didn't work, but he spoke to me. He said that conquering Tamaris was only the first step. Lander's plans are so much more than that.
Okay, logically, they capture one universe, they move to another one. They are planet eaters.
I don't. 1,000 years ago, he started a great war,
Oh.
but this time, he wants more than just revenge.
Daly's right. He craves power, and he plans to take it through conquest.
What do we do?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. If he subdue all the inhabitants of Tamaris, then he can leech the power from every single one of us.
Track the Darkling down and interrogate him?
Track him down and capitate his head.
Over here, Your Grace. Nothing can outrun my trusty steed.
Oh, Tarek is back. Okay, we progressed the story a little bit. Let me see the time. We are 44 minutes into the game. Let me see where we are. Talk to Daily into the city. We did that. Defeat the fleeing Darkling. Okay, let's go. Let's defeat. Okay, let's send an infantry. Where are you, Madeline?
At your service.
Where are you?
ready.
Okay, let's go with the calves, but we don't have...
I just came up.
I am in position.
And now you might wondering, Deck, what are you doing? What Deck is doing here, actually it's in wrong order, because Emrys have to be main hero, but Emrys can't be main hero because he's 1 star, and he's 1 star because I am working his still on his first raid skill. But when Emrys can take a deputy, Emrys would be primary hero, and I wanna test him with Craig as secondary hero. I watched the video on YouTube from one of the big YouTubers for this game, and he actually showed this combo there, and the big boys was running. And the idea about it is, of course, you are doing the rage skill and the cap damage with your main hero, which is Emrys, but Craig is there to support with AoE damage, and it works only if you unlock his awakening skill, which actually have a sense that he can do. Basically, you need him there only to do that AoE damage, and they said it's working greatly. So that thing need to be tested. So I will be doing that, I believe, in 2 weeks when I get the full Cav Legion and when I get my Emrys on 3 star. Okay, we captured the Darling. Let's check what he have to say to us.
It's your choice. Either we tie you up and put you on Dronkey's back, or we put an end to your evil right here,
right now.
Ha! And what does that make you?
Huh, good point there. You see?
A
I told you the deep story.
blinded by lies, hiding behind your powerless god. You think yourselves heroes? You most of all, daily. What right have you to judge my desires? How dare you order me to forsake the Lord of Shadow and betray he who walks in his wake?
He who walks in his wake. This is like so many movies like here connected. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings so far.
Your honorable ancestors, your holy light, lies, all of it, spewed forth from the mouth of your false god. He will turn his back on you and leave you to rot in darkness.
Cease your blasphemy!
Yo, I would expect Indies will come with this big tree and do like some Gandalf magic, you know? Like, oh!
Nature and order will be respected.
Hey, you said him, Indrix, let's go.
Nature should bend to our will.
Nature should bend. Oh, boys. If only this Darkling should know that nature doesn't bend. The nature is one doing the bending.
The god of darkness has harnessed the power of dragons. And by the light of their flames, Tamaris shall
Okay,
see
here we
a
actually
new
have the
God.
first reasonable clue that he wanna tame the dragon and then actually release the dragon on Tamaris and
The
burn
dragons
the
are
land.
part of your plan too.
Yo, sorry Gonis, what
Be
you were
right
saying?
back. I go eat something. I'm
Oh,
hungry
okay,
shit.
okay. I will finish now soon, so we can talk later then. Yo.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just mute myself for now.
Okay, see you later, buddy.
Ciao.
So he wanna capture the dragon. Oh boy.
Curiosity stirs within your withered mind. But it will lead you only to the truth of your insignificance.
Well, if they can capture the dragon. Ooh.
It is too late. Our forces draw near.
Okay, so they are actually on the quest to capture
Your
the dragon.
armies. The darkness shall crush them all.
War of all the wars. The Darkling's house echo in the heavy blackness of the night. In the distance, a vast army of shadows marches ever closer.
Your Grace, we need to fall back to the city. Stay alert. This will not be an easy fight.
Stop the Darkling army from reaching the city. Let's do this one. And after we finish this one, I will be slowly here finishing the stream, and later today we will be seeing each other in Lords of Mobile debate about how to properly make your Enutroph account and cap those annoying mix relics. Oh, these guys will die even before reaching me. That's how powerful my army is.
I hope I'm handsomely rewarded.
See ya later,
Dear.
dead darklings. And I think we finished, yeah, we finished the storyline here. Let's claim this. With the darkling advance repelled, you and your companions take a moment to breathe and beer to grab and say woohoo, cheers! You barely have a moment to breathe before a summons arrives from the coalition army. Okay.
Child, we must part ways once more. General Aiden and I must join the coalition army.
Okay, no worries.
May the world be a gentler place next time we meet.
We will see about that in this.
I've got to go too, Your Grace.
And you too, Eliana, leave with me.
The
Okay,
dragons
okay.
have sided with the darkness. We need to find out more.
I definitely agree with you. on that.
Maybe the Augur Stone can offer some
more.
clues.
Okay. And oh boy, this sentence is so epic. Like, and this is the sentence like if me personally was writing it.
A Royal Dragoon always knows when to make a swift exit.
Dereks, goodbye.
If you ever need anything, Your Grace.
For you, it's not even see you later. It's just goodbye. You watch them as they leave. Soon they are no more than specks on the horizon.
You ever notice something? On every adventure, the moment the dangers pass,
On every
it's
adventure.
always when you gotta say goodbye to somebody.
That's adventure, Kella.
I don't know if I should feel happy or sad.
Hopefully, peace will return sooner rather than later. Someday, we'll meet again, and there'll be no more talk of war. Maybe we can share an ale or two.
This is the man I love to speak to. Let's share an ale or two when it's morning, coffee or two.
Fun. I've been to the coalition camp a few times now. Reckon we might find Craig and our sorceress friend there.
Okay,
Right
let's look
now,
for him.
we ought to go see Daly.
And right now,
He's been in that
I am
sick
gonna
bed all
go
day.
grab some
Poor fella's
food.
probably bored stiff.
You found Daly in bed reading a book.
Still got your nose in the book, eh, Daly?
And Gonix could, if he's still here online, he could tell us a thing or two about reading some very interesting books lately. So if you are watching,
Hey, don't try to hide it.
oh
The
boy.
Zealot's Handbook? What are you doing still reading that?
I don't know.
Daly's still looking for the
Maybe
clues,
I
and
should
I
just
bet
give
you
it all
this
up.
guy is actually gonna find something. Like I bet you
I
he's
still
gonna find
think the
something.
Forsaken are being used like puppets. If they could escape from Lander's control, maybe they could become their old selves again. If the satyrs did it, maybe.
That's also a good point. If
You're
satyrs could do it,
stubborn
why
as a
not
mule,
darkness?
honey. And I know mules. Just no more kidnapping darklings, huh? You got a medical manual here too? What, you think fixing the darklings' boo-boos is gonna win them over?
Of course not. I know I might strike you as somewhat unusual, but I'm no fool.
You are naive, Daly. You are not a fool.
Commander
you are
DeVere,
naive.
I mean, my father gave me this book. Disasters don't choose their victims. With the world the way it is, I should make sure I'm good for something. Or so my
Follow
father
your dreams,
says.
Daly. Never give up. Always follow your dreams.
Either protecting myself or protecting
And
others.
others.
I suppose he's right. Whether it's the Forsaken or one of my own companions, as long as I can pull at least one person back from the edge, that's enough.
And that's the nice sentence to
Wow,
finish
Daly.
this chapter.
Bet you never thought you'd go from scholar to adventurer, eh? Guess just one thing. If you gotta choose somebody to save from the brink of death, could you pick your old pal, Kella? Or Drunk? Oh, and our fine, upstanding employer here, of course.
That's surely not me.
Of course. By the way, Your Grace, do you remember the Forerunner's amulet?
To be perfectly fair, I totally forgot, but of
It's
course.
more than just a mere trinket. My great-grandfather said it was a talisman. Our ancestors believed it not only granted them endless courage, but filled their hearts with endless mercy. Over time, beliefs change, What we fight for may change too, but the spirit of the Forerunners lives on in that amulet.
Arya,
And
thanks
that means
for coming by.
their
See you later
virtues
in the
live on.
Lords. As soon as I finish this chapter, I'm also finishing the stream, and we'll see you later tonight.
I never realized it had a story like that behind it.
I always thought that if one of the Forsaken ever laid eyes on it, they would remember its importance.
Oh, I believe this amulet have
Yes.
a thing or two to play
Even if
later
I
in the
can't
game.
make them remember, it'll always be a reminder to me.
You ought to get some rest daily.
Yeah, daily you definitely need
Strain your eyes with
an
all
ale
those
or
books.
two and some decent rest.
You can read them tomorrow.
Goodbye,
Farewell,
daily.
Your Grace.
See ya
Please,
later, my friend.
don't give up on trying to find out Lander's true intentions. The world as we know it could be in grave danger. And if one day you ever find you need my help,
I'm sure,
I'll
daily,
do all I can.
I will find you and contact
I
you
promise.
by pigeon. Chapter 3 is finished. Chapter 4 is to come, and we will save this chapter for one of the next stream. This is actually going to be the last chapter. I'm not sure if there is more chapters to unlock. When we actually unlock the very center of the map, I'm going to show you. So very center of the map is this Ateran thing. So we are now in Holiday. That's the level 2 zone, and let me just turn the music here off. Okay, that's the level 2 zone, and the next battle is battle for past level 3, like here, to progress into the level 3 zone, and this is the last zone, the Ateran. So all guilds from all around the world of Tamaris around here now have to fight around this border here, which is entrance through past level 3 to last zone, which is called Ateran, where is the dragon last fight, like last boss in the game. Anyway, thank you very much for staying with me, with watching. We will be doing more Call of Dragons tips and tricks videos for the beginners and intermediate players. If you like the game, please download it through my link, which is down below in video description, and stay tuned. Today one more stream. We are doing Lords Mobile in about, or not in about, but it's in exactly 8 hours from now. It's already posted on YouTube, so you can check it out. And now go out there and slay some